Ladies and gentlemen, we got a late night reaction because J. Cole just dropped another song called Port Antonio. He's been on a little run. I told you he's on another run with the T Grizzly song, The Daylight. Let's get right into it. I thought it was a video. I guess it's just audio. Let's see what Cole talking about, man. It's been a crazy year. Hip hop is back. Hold on. Tell me this ain't one of the greatest years to be a hip hop fan. Hip hop is a sport. Link is in the pinned comment. 1973. Go grab you a t-shirt. Those is gonna go down as historic t-shirts. Stay tuned. Let's go. What you talking about, Jermaine?
Ride to it, ride to it, ride to it, ride to
He
it.
back on his little run, you know what I mean? He rapping again.
Ride to it.
I'm happy to see it.
Ride to it. Ride to it. Ride to it. Ride to it.
Ride to it.
Ride to it. Ride to it.
What you talking about? I'm interested.
Young Jermaine walked the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow. But still my mind was on the zeros. I fiend for the
Oh, this is just like da-na-na, don't let me, here I am, nothing at all. Is that Jay? That's like a J. Is that Dead President? No, that ain't Dead Presidents. Y'all let me know in the comment section. That's a sample, I know. He's rapping like he rapped on the Dead Presidents freestyle.
walk the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow. But still my mind was on the zeros.
I can relate.
fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. So we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows. Niggas flipping pies, spending thousands on a payroll. Shit, I wanna shine too. I want dimes too. Jealous niggas wanna know just how my rhymes blue. Mono e mono, I'm Bono, I'm you times two. Now
Well, you know, he comes out the gate with some real relatable lyrics. I started out with minimum wage jobs, you know, but my mind was on them zeros. My mind was on them, you know, big numbers. All of us was like that starting up. You talk to me, I've had every job under the book. Huh? And then, you know, I like the whole punchline about I'm you two, like the Bono, you two, I'm two of you, I'm W, Bono, da da da. You know, them little, what's it called? Bravado, braggadocious, I'm the hottest nigga lyrics. Yeah, land a little different now. And by a little different, they don't got the same sting. The punches don't got the same sting, but that's a clever bar.
I wanna shine too. I want dimes too. Jealous niggas wanna know just how my rhymes blue.
How?
Mono e mono, I'm Bono, I'm you times two. Now
Mono e mono, I'm Bono, I'm you times two. Mono e mono, Bono, you times two. By the way, shout out to the dude that saw me at the restaurant tonight and shouted me out and said he was a big fan. Love it when you guys do that. If you see me in public, do not be afraid to come up and say hi, get a picture. Trust me, you probably made my day doing that. So
I know I'm you times two. Now I'm bougie, I done outgrew the fountain blue. But never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. To dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons locked. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops.
I've seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I'm not going to say that one's about Drake because that could be about a lot of things. You know, I know him and Drake is going through something right now. I know it's a civil war right now. But he could just be talking about coming up in the Ville. That's just that. Everybody can relate to that. Well, a lot of people can relate to that. You don't got to be famous. You don't got to be in a rap civil war to relate to friends turning to devilish ops. That's just very relatable lyrics. By the way, I have to say this before I forget. People have been telling me I need to do a meet and greet, and I've been wanting to do a show performance meet and greet and meet a lot of y'all lately. If I did a meet and greet in Vegas or Los Angeles, I'm thinking Vegas more than Los Angeles, how many of y'all would think that was a good idea? How many of y'all would pull up? I haven't done one of those yet. I haven't done a show in a while. Let me know because I would love to see y'all in person. Love to do my performances in front of y'all. Love to have a party with y'all. Turn up. It will be the most lit meet and greet. Trust me, just let me know if you pull up, if you fly over, whatever. You know, gotta check a venue and all that. But anyway.
Over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong.
Had my melanin mocked. I feel that.
Friends turned to devilish ops. I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass swing with a hell of a shot. But if no you see that heavy metal get, I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped.
I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it. Michael Jackson, red leather, beat it before this metal gets popped. Gun bars. I've been telling y'all J. Cole a gun bar rapper. Now the Michael Jackson thing, people gonna think that that's referring to Drake because this whole time the metaphor of Michael Jackson and Drake, I don't know if he's talking about Drake, but I can see how people talk about the devilish option and that might be that. So
red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped.
And try
he
to
was
tell
a
him stop.
mean ass swing with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall.
If no team draft the king, he gonna bet on the block. Oh, like DraftKings, the bets. And then also, if no team picks him up, like basketball, he gonna invest his money on the block. You know, on that work, on that whip work. Yeah.
Mean ass swing with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall until the Federals knock. And sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock. You can't relate.
Sit him on the bench for moving careless with rock? After he said that whole, ooh, that's a nasty basketball scheme. Ooh.
To the Federals knock and sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock. You can't relate unless your father was not around and your mother went out and found someone else and then brought him around. And their salaries then combined when they married and brought you out of that poverty. Then you moved to a soft little part of town so that when you back in the hood you feel awkward about it now. Then your confidence start to drown, but the rapping gave you some positive.
It's Dead Presidents. I'm so stupid. It's obviously Dead President. I knew it was Dead President. There's a Dead President sample in there. I feel that. Or they're playing the keys like back in Dead President.
Then your confidence start to drown, but the rapping gave you some positive thoughts, so you jot them down.
Oh, he going in. Go in. Talk.
Ride to it, ride to it, ride to it.
Oh, he slid on that.
Ride to it, ride to it.
No matter what happens through the apology or not, J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick are still the big three of our generation. It really didn't change because of the battle. Now, I will say competitively, it definitely changed in my eyes because of the battle where maybe you placed J. Cole, but that's the only thing. Even if with the apology, it's like with the hip-hop, it's not that hip-hop to me, but it changes that up. You know what I mean? Honestly. So keep going, man. At the end of the day, these are the leaders of the new school. I don't want any of these niggas to disappear. We need all three of them. These are my favorites right now. Fact.
Ride to it, ride to it. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Sit on them, Cole.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
He said they ain't stopping him.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Huh? We need that fall off.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Yeah. Benjamin Button, cold flows, reverse time. To find deliveries good as mine, you gotta search primes. I'm scaling heights higher than birds
Amazon.
get perched, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago you can't please them all and it hurts trying. In this game where all you've got is your name like Dirk, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Absurd.
Now, he could be talking about J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake. They're all great artists, prolific artists who talk about, that use their life as inspiration to their lyrics. They rap about what's really going on in their life. They change real life stories and emotions into music, and it's very cinematic. So he could be talking about, trying to make everybody happy and this, that, and the third. He could be talking about what just happened with the beef. This could be a response. This really could, with what he said, what he's talking about. I like that, like Dirk, like Lil Dirk. I smirk because people call Dirk smirk. I smirk.
Hurts trying in this game where all you've got is your name like Dirk. I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Absurd times where the fake get told it is wise. I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzled look on the dull faces the word finds. I hate when raps become but like do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if I see it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery.
I hate when raps become like the do not disturb sign. I can't knock it if it's about the dough. That is such a layered bar. Because first of all, he's saying, like a do not disturb, don't knock on the door if there's do not disturb. That, but then also he's saying, I hate when raps just become about making money. I guess I can't knock it, but I just don't like it. But God damn it, God, this nigga's pen. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if I see it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But singing stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals.
Wait.
The fuckery because it's profitable. But singing stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals.
This low-key kind of sounds like his little Watch the Party Die too. He's saying shit like that too. Like he's saying a lot of stuff that he's not issues with the game that he has. He's been, that's basically what he's giving. He's right here saying like, I hate when people be basically pushing the beefs. Then by the time people are in hospitals and stuff, they're talking about stop the violence, but y'all are the ones who instigated the violence. You know what I'm saying? Which I fully agree with him.
I get if I see it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But singing stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle dog, I would have lost the bro.
Oh, so he's 100% responding to the beef, responding to what happened, and he's basically saying what everybody was saying, where he said the reason why he didn't engage further in the battle was because he thought he saw where it was going and it was gonna go crazy as it did, and he's even still saying I wasn't gonna lose a battle, so he's still trying to be a little competitive. He said I would have lost the bro, which, like I said, there's a part of me that understands the theory of that, the theme of that. But I, as a hip hop fanatic, as a hip hop fan, as a person who grew up in the hip hop culture, I get what he's saying. I just can't accept it with the rapper J. Cole is. With the things that he says in his raps, with the competitive nature that he places, with the things that he says on his own, that when you are called to the court to finally back up some of that stuff you says, I don't want to hear about the mental health and I get it. I get it. But you the same person that said line them up. Don't matter who it is. I'll shoot anybody. Ain't nobody going to come for me. I'll battle them. So sometimes that means when one of your friends is one of the most competitive, diabolic, Baron Zemos of hip-hop like Kendrick, when you say that, that might make him go, oh, really? Well, here's the ball. Let's play. Let's play. But like I said, I could get the narrative of I wanted to protect the mental health. I want to save having my friendship. But I also don't have to fully agree with it. Like, the way I feel about Cole isn't going to change. But like I said, it's not like I threw him out and think he's whack and hate him now. It's just, it's not going to change with this. You know what I'm saying? I get it, though. But this is the narrative I've been heard, though. So I get it.
Battle dog, I would have lost the bro. I would have gained a foe. And all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14. Jermaine is no king.
See, I don't like that lyric because he said that he's not basically doing it for the strangers who know nothing about what he's trying to obtain. But that's not fair, Cole, because I don't think it was just strangers. You got to understand, I've been listening to Cole since before Losing My Balance. Genuine, die-hard J. Cole fan. Go back and watch my J. Cole reactions. That's not what it was. I'm somebody who's watched you and who has listened to the things that you have said damn near your whole career. And I've been said, people keep acting like Cole is Gandhi, but he really with the smith, especially with the way he be saying it. So it was more like, to me, it felt like watching your big brother get beat up. That's what it felt like. Or it felt like your big brother who told you don't matter who try, we gonna get everybody. And then when he gets put to the case, he doesn't do it. But I also get it. It's like, it's Cole's journey. It's not my journey. It's not anybody who even agrees or disagrees with me journey. It's his. And it's his legacy. But it's also, everybody has their right to have their own opinion about that moment. And it's not just people hating on him for that. That's why I don't want the narrative to be like, oh, niggas, people were saying, the only people who were saying that were people who hating on me. Nah, I don't believe that.
14, Jermaine is no king, if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media, competing for your favorable memes to be considered best, to live and rest, the weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies, so lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree, but please, find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly, my dog.
I mean, like he said what I'm saying. He basically is just explaining himself. But, like I said, I'm not going to besmirch any of the people. Now, there are some people who genuinely never liked J. Cole and just use that to kick his back in. But I think some of this explanation is kind of not considering the people who actually love him and respect him as a competitor and who are saying he might have been the number one of the big three. But what he's saying that is very true, he's speaking the truth. He wasn't down to play the games with the algorithms and the bots and the paying people. But I will say, though, that sounds like a shot at Drake. Because Kendrick was not, like the whole narrative was Drake was out here paying people to get information on Kendrick. That everybody was saying that. Nobody said Kendrick was paying. Even Kendrick on Euphoria said, you think I'm doing that? Like, my life isn't rap. So that sounds like, and with everything else, that sounds like a shot at Drake.
This incredibly, my dog texted me.
But I will say the truth is, there still ain't niggas rapping as good as him. It just, I mean, Drake and Kendrick, I'll put them above. But other than that, shit, I own it.
Share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess in that metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. I texted back like, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me of my spot and now I'm finally free, my nigga. They say I'm picking sides, they don't you lie on me, my nigga. To start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say.
Okay, well, he's saying Drake is his boy here, so he's saying he's not picking sides. This, that, and the third. So he's openly saying Drake is his boy here, so hey, I can't say that he is taking shots at Drake, even though sometimes niggas get on here and just be lying. But I believe Cole. It's not like the Sean thing. So he's saying he's not picking sides. I will say that paying for both sides doesn't seem like he was talking about Kendrick. But still.
You did a lot for me, my nigga. Fuck all the narratives. Tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these folks why we do it. It's not for beefing, it's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds, deep in your hearts, creeping to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up, help you cope with the rough times and shit. I'm sending love cause we ain't promised shit. My nigga, y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Yeah, y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
As a writer, that's what you're supposed to do. This is what I'm waiting for from Drake. This is exactly, I said, that introspective record that addresses everything from your perspective and how you feel. As somebody, I believe that it felt like there's something going on with Drake and Cole. But Cole, in his own words, is saying what Drake means to him, this, that, and third. So, I can't, it's his prerogative. If I totally believe that's what he's saying, I gotta take him at his word. That's what I'm waiting for Drake. Grab it, control your own narrative, speak on it through records. Be vulnerable. Slow it down a little bit. I'm telling you, bro, Cole just went and he rapped. I love that he did this.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. 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 Y'all niggas.
He was talking on this. He was talking on this. I still feel the same way I feel about with the beef and everything, just because of how Cole set up his lyrics and the way Cole is, and excuse me, knowing Cole to be a competitor. Even here, he goes, I didn't, shooting. I just didn't shoot the gun, but I don't want to be a gun. I want da da da. It's a little different, but like I love that he said this. I love that he spoke on this. This is hip hop. Shout out to Cole, man.